Hi, and welcome to my presentation for Part B of the Full Stack app. My name is Jim Lister and my project is Superfly Wallpapers. The project is an e-commerce platform to sell wallpapers and wide format graphics, targeted at your streamers and gamers as opposed to your standard baby nursery interior decor demographic. And the time spent on development was 3 weeks from July 16th to August 6th. The purpose of creating this site was to potentially offer wide format printing services to a more specific target demographic, and in doing so, scaling back my business to a point where I can ship graphics instead of having to perform site measures and installs. The quoting calculator will allow the customer to perform their own measurements, and the fact that I'll be shipping only means graphics will be rolled up for customer to DIY or subcontract an external installer. And the main goal was to create and deploy a full stack application e-commerce website using the MERN stack, fully functioning backend API that will allow customers to register as users, browse, rate, and favorite wallpaper designs, ultimately affording them the opportunity to order, pay for, and have shipped wide format graphics and wallpapers. The quoting calculator as a desirable as well as AI image generation would be a nice to have. My role in this project was as both front-end and back-end developer, with responsibilities that included delivering the documentation including flow diagrams and UX components such as user stories and wireframes, project management, and designing the UI, as well as developing the front-end, developing the back-end, as well as development testing and production or user testing. Okay, so there was quite a bit of scope creep with the development of the store functionality of the website, which meant sacrificing some of the nice to have elements, as well as shifting some of those required features into the nice to have column. The features of the store now include user auth register and login, site navigation, gallery, featured designs, search functionality, rating and commenting component, quoting calculator. The shopping cart checkout and billing services is functional using React PayPal and PayPal Dev Sandbox, favoriting ability in the UI, and the admin dashboard, data aggregation utilizing Google Charts, and CRUD operations in user design, orders, and quotes lists. So as previously outlined, the application is built on, of course, the MERN stack, and the only real difference worth noting in regards to the stack would be that I really got into the React Bootstrap library, which revolutionized the styling, behavior of the UI, and most notably took care of the responsiveness in a really simple and efficient way. Other third-party libraries worth noting are React Hottoast for my notifications, React Helmet Async for browser tab titles, React PayPal.js for PayPal buttons and checkout functionality, React Bootstrap, and I incorporated React Google Charts in order to aggregate some of my data. In the backend, without mentioning the obvious ones like Express and Mongoose, I've used bcrypt, JSON Web Token for authorization, as well as Cause, Cloudinary, Malta, and Streamify. So in reference to the user stories that were created for the target demographics, that being of gamers and streamers, men who want to create a personal space or man cave, and families with young kids who want more customized bedroom wall graphics, I developed a user journey that would be akin to their specific needs as well as my own as the client or admin user. I've outlined part of these journeys in the following slides, however, of course, you're free to browse the site and experience this at your own convenience. So we've got the home page where users are freely able to browse designs, but will be redirected to sign in or sign up options if they try to proceed past the cart in the ordering process. We can navigate to sign in, where we can choose between creating an account or simply signing in if you've already created one. Next, the user must click the Get a Quote button and will be redirected to the quoting calculator page. Simply entering in the length of the wall in meters and the height of the wall in meters will instantly calculate and render the square meters. Upon clicking the Calculate Quote button, the quote will be revealed as well as the Add to Cart or Save Quote buttons. So the user will add to cart, which redirects to the cart page, and click Proceed to Checkout to start to enter the shipping address. Next, we select the payment method, in this case PayPal, as I haven't implemented a solution for sending EFT advice at this stage. However, hitting Continue takes you to the order preview where you can hit Place Order. Hitting Place Order saves the order to the orders collection in the database and also directs you to the order details page. Hitting the PayPal button brings up the PayPal login. And with my PayPal Sandbox login information, you can mock a purchase, which in turn will re-evaluate the paid status on the order details page. As far as the admin user journey, just quickly to summarize, when logged in as an admin, you get an extra drop-down of features. These include the Google Charts dashboard with the aggregated data from orders and designs, the designs list which offers CRUD functionality of create designs, edit designs and delete designs, the orders list which offers CRUD functionality of viewing the orders and deleting them, as well as the edit and delete functionality on the users list. Okay, so I used Insomnia client application when testing my backend routes. Just to demonstrate a few, here are some screen grabs from Insomnia demonstrating tests on endpoints for admin auth, user signup, get all designs, get all orders, get all users. I found this structure of production or user testing invaluable as it helped me to find quite a few edge cases that I intend on cleaning up. They're not app breaking, but certainly cleaning them up will improve the user journey. Here's the successful testing cases for login and signup. Here we have the successful test for quoting calculator, which includes that the user must enter positive integer in the calculator to obtain a valid quote. And where I found a big bug, the edit user profile, which for some reason I broke during development but didn't notice. Because of this method of comprehensive production testing, I was able to discover this mistake and fix it before submission. I also completed production testing for edit designs, which was comprehensive, and discovered a few edge cases I'll need to attend to. I implemented my project management through the use of a Kanban board in Trello. I mapped out my production, set myself tasks and deadlines, which ultimately determined the aspects of the application that I was able to keep. I deployed early to Heroku and Mongo Atlas as to employ continuous deployment throughout production to adhere to Agile methodology. As you can see in my GitHub repo, I tried to stick with the Agile methodology principles of iterating and incremental development, customer collaboration, adaptiveness and flexibility, empowering and self-organizing, and continuous deployment and improvement. I have a whole list of merge branches as well as some of the components I worked on but didn't include in the final iteration. Next steps will be to firstly, go through and fix up the edge cases I've found throughout the production testing that I didn't have time to amend before submission. These cases aren't app breaking, but I would like to sort them out in the long run. Using React Bootstrap for the styling was game changing, however, I found that in some cases I didn't have as much control. I'd like to go through and improve the overall styling of the site and overcome some of the challenges I faced in regards to the UI. Finally, I'd still like to add some of those nice to have components like email contact forms, the carousel and image generation. I might also look into some AI technologies in regards to resizing artwork to large scale without losing too much resolution. Okay, thanks for listening to my presentation, and a big thank you to all of the educators and the rest of the team at Coder Academy. Thanks for everything, guys.